All right. Welcome, Dobrodošli. Dobro večer to everybody in North America. Dobro jutro for everybody from Australia. And this is Macedonia Trivia Night.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. Really happy to do this. This is a wonderful idea that UMD really came up with. And big round of applause for all of them here. I mean, this is amazing. This is an amazing thing.
No, absolutely. Definitely want to give congratulations to everybody for getting together during these kind of uncertain times and making the most out of it. And if we're bored, we might as well do something that's not only engaging but good for our community, good for Macedonia. So couldn't be happier to see so many fresh faces and some returning faces joining us tonight, and keeping the spirits up. So it's gonna be a good time. So everybody knows him, everybody loves him, everybody has a portrait of him at least somewhere in the house or in the church. Jotevski was a professor of the following subjects: geography, history, and French at a university in which city in Macedonia?
Okay, question number 2. Alexander the Great famously tamed a wild horse in his youth and named him this name, meaning ox head. I'll give you guys a hint. It's not Oxheadski.
Okay, as your local Vlaf or Romanian, I'm happy to announce this question number 3. Macedonia is the birthplace of film technology in the Balkans. Fun fact. And it was pioneered by these two Macedonian, Romanian, or Vlaf brothers. Who are they?
We're like dying over here. This is amazing. But we'll going to mute myself.
Whoever wins this,
for right now.
Whoever gets this question right, I'll speak a little Vlashki to. So a little bonus for you there.
You gotta teach me some dirty words in Blashki. Those are the ones.
Well, this is recording. Remember, we're gonna be posting this.
No, tell me afterwards, not while we're recording.
All right, and on that note, let's go to the Bible. Nick, question number 4.
On that footnote, question number 4.
And if you came to my history talk last week, you should know this instantly. So shame on you if you didn't. You can go to Mario's History Talks, like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Also have the links on my Facebook as well, so definitely do check them out. He wrote a book called On Macedonian Matters in 1903, laying the groundwork for the future codification of the Macedonian literary language. And he was rocking an awesome goatee. Fortunately, it's not a clue. There's something I want to point out.
It is an awesome goatee, now that you mention it.
If I ever meet somebody with ancestry from Cavino Selo, I'll become best friends with them. Feel free to share a little bit about your experience on Cavino Selo while we wait.
Yeah. Basically, it's a village that Filip and I tried to find. It's not really on a map anymore, where a famous Macedonian group of rebels fought and died against the Ottomans. And everything that could go wrong pretty much did. But we did eventually find it. And we had some really good bread from the villagers there. And it's actually a really awesome place. Just as, stereotypically Macedonian as you can imagine. I'll probably do a history talk on it in the future. So just a little nostalgia. Okay, question number 4. For all you people from Ohrid, if you don't get this, we're going to have a talk after the show, especially with Marius History Talks. Let's do it. A famous folk song about Ohrid calls it by this name. Its name from ancient times. Ancient times, of course, is during the time of, let's say, Filip and Alexander and all the ancient Macedonians. And if you do like Ohrid, you should be singing and dancing to this song at your first opportunity. Quite a well-known song.
Tallying up scores is a lot harder than I thought, so I will be quiet for a little bit while I calculate these scores, and you guys can ask whatever your questions your heart desires to the audience.
While you guys are taking a look at your questions there, do you want to pose just kind of a fun little question? I know a lot of us, we moved to America, moved to Canada, moved to Australia, and we may have been born there as well. But put it in the chats, what was your first kind of symptom of catching the Macedonia bug? When did you start becoming really, really into it? What caused this kind of transformation? I know a lot of us weren't born like this. It just kind of happened. So for me, I know I was watching the movie Alexander, and then it came out. wanted to know more about it, obviously, and that's where I am now. So what was it for you? What was the spark?
For me, it was a little bit different, at least, because I was the first generation born here, and I had a very large family, and they were all very Macedonian.
Mm-hmm.
And like my childhood was always weird compared to all of my friends growing up in LA. Like I was the only one with a family that we would buy an entire yagnet and have it in the garage hanging upside down for Easter. And like my friends like, what do you have in your garage? Like, did you guys find the lamb yourself? Like, no, we know a guy. We got it. So no, that to me it was always kind of funny. But then as I got older, it became something more and more that I started to appreciate. Now I kind of love it more because all my friends have just become, I don't know, all my friends are hipsters now, and hipsters have gotten real bland.
Yeah. Macedonia is great. I love the cities, but you really want to experience Macedonia, it's in the villages. That's where you feel the centuries quite literally one on top of another, and it moves you in ways you can't really talk about it in just conversation. Go to your grandparents' villages, figure out where you came from. Incredibly moving experience. Robert,
food I've ever had in the village.
Exactly. Robert saying, hearing stories from Baba and Dedo, wealth of knowledge. Filip's stats and 2K don't actually count in this, unfortunately, so he is not the correct answer.
I think the two pictures of the basketball players are a silhouette of the guy, of the actual guys named in there.
I'm gonna give a quick story on this. I fell in love with 2K14 mostly because I almost gave the answer away. There was a Macedonian player on it, and we will go into that story at the end of the round. But here's question 3.
Okay, question number 3. This should be a very, very important moment in Macedonian history. I'm surprised it's not taught in schools. Quite frankly, I'm surprised there's no schools named after this person. This Macedonian soccer player famously scored not 1, but 2 goals against the Greek team Panathinaikos in the 1992 European Cup match. Not the first time Macedonians have given it to the Greeks into defeating them. Was one of the most epic.
He probably scored on while they were trying to pronounce their own name. Panathinaikos. Okay, question number 4. The 2-time European Handball Federation EHF Champions League winning club RK Vardar was led to victory last year by this Macedonian captain. That is a mouthful right there. Question number 1 in miscellaneous. Numerous scenes are filmed in Macedonia in this 1997 Hollywood thriller with George Clooney and Nicole Kidman. It's not Batman and Robin, I checked. Jane Sandanski. Sorry, I have something at the door.
Just message me, let me in. And he should be in soon.
Okay, sorry guys, I'm back. I
Right.
had a computer problem there. I do apologize. I think Greeks tried to get at me one last time. What are some plans you guys have with helping out Macedonia and what you can do to further that progress? I said mine was eventually moving back, starting a family there and perhaps working in the foreign ministry or something like that. I think a lot of the onus is on the diaspora to eventually move back and really make things the right way. So any kind of other plans or goals amongst the group tonight? What you'd like to do with Macedonia in the future?
I mean, I started the cooking show, so that's my love of cooking and eating. So it's it helps both of those things. So I've done that. Did my part to try to spread the love of the joy of Macedonian cooking. Keep it alive. I'm sure that it's fun. That it can be fun.
Absolutely. If you can make it fun, you'll never work a day in your life, especially when it comes to Macedonia.
Exactly. I can talk about Donnie Darko a little bit more if you guys want.
So we are wrapped up. We calculated all the scores, and here is the final tally. So with 120 points, Team Slatki, congratulations, we love you guys. With 130 points, Team Nevoliani, awesome job. 140 points, only on the west side, the best side. And with 160, Ribari Ohri. And actually, for the first place, we have a tie. So the top two teams are tied up with 170 points.
What?
They are the Trajkovskis and Team Puberty Blues. So congratulations. I think that's a winner from Australia and a winner from America. So congrats again to the Trajkovskis, to Puberty Blues. Honestly, you gotta give it to Puberty Blues because the name is just so good.
Yeah, can someone from that team please just unmute themselves
Yeah,
and just
unmute yourselves and explain it.
Oh wait, Puberty Blues, what do you guys got to complain about, for God's sakes? Try being middle-aged. I know I'm not middle-aged, but don't worry, they'll get there.
Us Macedonian Americans, we need to step it up. So with that, we will wrap it up. Mario, I think you have something to promote for next week if you want to give a quick spiel.
Yeah, absolutely. So do want to thank everybody for their time tonight. As the host of Mario's History Talks, nothing more satisfying than seeing so many fresh faces show their knowledge of Macedonia and show how much they actually do care about it. So very, very motivating. So as you know, we've had a number of virtual Zoom sessions, some history talks that I've done. We had one on Macedonians in the Bible. We had one on 10 things I recommend to pick up about Macedonia right now during quarantine they can learn about. And finally, yesterday, we had one, the Prince of Pirin, that was on the anniversary of his assassination. And next week, our final, tentatively, history talk will be on the Wikipedia warriors. Basically, if you didn't know, there is an ongoing battle for the Macedonian identity happening online right now, and you may not even know about it. So I'm going to get into it, get into their tactics, let you know some tactics of my own, and most importantly, let you know what is up against us. So highly, highly encourage you, if you've not made any other Zoom talks, come to this one. It's not going to be about history. It's going to be actionable, pragmatic, and strategic stuff that we can do right now. Highly encourage you to make a commitment to come and figure this all out together. So look forward to seeing you there. If you have any questions, do message me in the meantime.
And thank you for everybody for playing all around the world. Australians, love you guys. Get a better team name next time. Canada, always love you guys. I'm excited about this. I think we need to have a couple more of these trivia nights. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So for me personally, I wouldn't mind the questions being a little bit easier and maybe the reading and the names a little bit easier. I do my very best here, but sometimes I have trouble with the pronunciations and sounding fluid. So that's just me. You guys don't need to listen to me.
If you thought that was hard, please, if somebody wants to volunteer and count the scores next time.
Poor guy.
Wild. And I had to listen at the end of the rounds. If we had a tie, I went through it again and double checked. But of course, we had two teams tied up for first place. So do a little bit more practicing, and we'll have a clear winner next week for bragging rights.
I had a lot of fun doing this. Thank you so much for UMD for putting this together. If you guys want to see me, I have a YouTube channel called The Better Balkan. It's all about Macedonian cooking and miscellaneous. I love miscellaneous Macedonian stuff. So go ahead, check that out. Thank you so much for playing. All of you guys have been great. I'm seeing a couple of my cousins on here. First of all, I'm shaming you guys for not calling me more often. You live around the corner. I know where you live. You can make it to trivia, but you can't text me to see how I'm doing. So I'll let me have to take over. You guys are good.
I'm going to jump in really quickly. Hi, everyone. If I haven't met you, my name is Christina. I am the global co-chair of Generation M, we're UMD's Young Leaders program. So I just wanted to plug a new program actually that we launched, I believe, last week. And Amy, my sister, if she wants to jump in at any point, she's more than welcome. So we actually launched a mentorship program. So if you are interested in being a mentor for a student or young professional, we can definitely forward everyone applications, or if you're interested in being mentored, applying as a mentee, you're more than welcome to do that as well. I don't know, Amy, if you wanted to jump in really quickly.
Yeah, so it's just a great way to get students involved in finding what they want to do after their schooling is finished. And we do have applications out right now. All you really need to do is fill out the form and email us your resume, and we'll connect you with somebody in any field that you would want to learn about.
Awesome. I'll close it out here. Thank you so much to our trivia masters, Mario, Nick. Congratulations, you guys did an awesome job. Natasha, Carovska, I wish she was on the call and we could thank her, but this whole presentation, the flyers, that was all her. Thank you so much for coming and attending, and we'll see you guys for the next time.
And if you're interested in joining Generation M, reach out. We're here. Okay. Thanks,
guys.
everyone.
Take care.
Thanks for playing.